That's it. We're on live. Rob, you look like you got as much enthusiasm as that fucking bum over there.
It's a long day today. Long day.
Mondays.
Fucking seen the fight?
Yeah, the Wilder, Tyson Fury. It was a fucking shit show.
Shit was fucking awesome.
Oh.
I could say that's probably like the of all Trilogy 5, top 5.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Favorite part was when the fucking announcer was saying, he's like, dude, why does Wilder keep putting his hands up like he's winning? The other announcer's like, he's putting his hands up to celebrate that the fucking round ended.
I mean, they both put their heart out, to be honest. I thought Fury's going to be 20 pounds heavier. And I was like this. I thought that was going to be a big factor for him. Even though the 277 was kind of a big factor. But a simple fact that Wilder, he just doesn't know how to box. He's just not good at slipping. He's not good at... He's always having his hands down. And to me, they both were out of it. But Wilder was really out of it through his legs at the later rounds.
Yeah.
Because Fury, his whole game plan was this. Put his whole body weight every time, clinch him to tire him out.
It's a big, fat, heavy guy.
Yeah. You know, he can't weigh like that in every fight. But the next fight he gets, he's going to weigh around 260, 265. He just did it for Wilder because he knows Wilder throws a hard punch.
Yeah.
But it was just back and forth. It was, wow, both of them put their heart out. You know, so I give credit to both of them. They just went at it as warriors, you know. Both of them, you could tell in the end, Wilder was like tip-tap punches. He was just, you know, it was just like he was there, but he was not really there. He just didn't want to quit, you know. Fury caught him with a good punch.
Fury's a fucking, looks like a good gypsy, fat, alcoholic, cigarette smoking, cocaine using, like, fat guy. It's awesome. That's why everybody loves him. He's like a gypsy fat guy. Always shows his gut.
Yeah, but the thing is, he did that on purpose. I hope people understand that he weighed that much on purpose to tire him out. Cause I'm
saying from before when he was like 350 and shit.
Well, yeah, he was just
it's
depressed.
Like partying.
He was depressed. He almost tried to kill himself.
Yeah. Well, how the hell did he try to kill himself? Oh, yeah, what did he do? He was driving a car? Somebody closed his eyes?
Something like that. He was just very depressed and everything. I mean...
He said what? He kept eating fucking fast food? How much? He said he was eating like 10,000 calories a day or something.
Drinking a bunch of beers.
And then he was doing cocaine, and then he was depressed.
Yeah.
And then he tried to kill himself.
Yeah, so, you know, he turned his whole life around. And look at him now. So, is he undisputed yet, or he has most of the belts?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Right now in this era, he's...
How many beers can you keep drinking like that until your body just explodes?
Depends on the body. I mean, what Jim Belushi drank a fucking bottle of Jack a day or some shit like that.
Jesus, yeah. Some people drink the handles.
Yeah.
You were telling me you were working with like the two bosses. What are they, Irish, Polish, something?
They're Irish and Polish. These guys were alcoholics to the max. Like, all right, the one who was running the company, he was smart. He was more functional. His younger brother, the guy was, oh my God, the guy was just something else. Like, I remember this one time we're in the office, and this is a true story.
How many employees do they have first?
Say like 10, 12, you know?
So he's in the office, and does he have like, so he has his own office, and then there's like an area where everybody else works?
Yeah, like me and my other coworkers had our own office, and then there's other people in this other office and whatever.
Okay.
So, all right, our main boss, the guy had a water cooler, like a water cooler, and everything, but full of Black Label. It was half full. I was like, what the fuck is this? I remember one time he comes.
And that's like his own personal water cooler, full of Black Label.
One time he came to the office, he goes like this: "Hey guys, didn't you came to my office and started drinking my Black Label?" And we're like, "No. Listen, I'm pretty good with math. I'm good at measuring stuff. I could figure out." I was like this, okay. And I'm like this. I'm like, yo, somebody must have really took a bunch of shit, you know? Because I'm like this. That shit's like it's half full and shit, and this and that. So I was like, you know what? Later on this week, I'm gonna go on the offer for any reason, just ask him a question, just to see, you know, who the fuck drank a good amount of this. I went inside. I was like this. This is about the same fucking mountain size and everything. The guy must have really fucking measured it and everything. And duly know it was his brother who did it. It was his brother. but the simple fact that this guy could fucking figure out, wait, this is how much they drank for it? I'm like this, yo, this guy's an alcoholic. Nah, here.
But this guy comes in, so that's what the boss does. The boss comes in, and the first thing he does, like, instead of, hey guys, is we're going well, he's like the most important thing in the morning before we start work. He's like, hey guys, I have a question. Did anybody go in the office and drink my shit?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a low. Now I'm gonna tell you another story about a flashlight. Alright, so this is when I started working there, and whatever, I had my own flashlight. Then, you know, I ran out, I was like this and that. I couldn't read some meters, but my phone went out, you know, and everything, etc., etc. So, you know, I told Yo Rich, I'm like, I'm sorry, I was like, I'm sorry, man, like, you know, my flashlight, you know, this and that. He goes like this, oh, I'll give you my flashlight. I'm like, yeah, you sure? Yeah, you got this, right?
Because you need the flashlight
I need
for
it
work.
So
Yeah.
he gave it to my flashlight. Told him my old coworker saw it, this and that. Then, you know, a few days later, I called out. I came back. You know, my bag was there. I was like, oh, all right, let me read some buildings and meters and everything. So I'm reading. And then next thing you know, I'm trying to use my flashlight. I'm like, my shit ain't working. What the fuck is going on? I'm like this. Wait, what? Is this my old flashlight? I'm like this. I was like, fuck, did I lost it or whatever? Then I'm like this, fuck. Then my phone was dying. Again, I couldn't see some meters because there's some parts that, you know, you can't walk there because you touched the wrong electrical, you know, thing. Whatever, it's not a good thing. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to read these meters because there's this one building that I had to walk through. It was very dark. And I was like, I was just reading next time.
Don't put the keys down. Put the jingle in there. Yeah, but go ahead.
So he had a problem with that. And, you know, one of my coworkers is like, yo, nigga, why you didn't read that? I'm like, dude, I couldn't get there. For some reason, my flashlight wasn't working. I think, for some reason, I couldn't find my new flashlight. My phone was dead. Then one of my coworkers was like, yo, when you called out, he went through your bag and took the flashlight that he gave you. Oh, really? I'm like, yeah. Oh, then just tell him that, you know? So I'm like, all right. So, you know, he called me into the office. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? I apologize for not reading that, but I didn't know you took the flashlight that you gave me out of my bag. He goes, whoa. That's my flashlight. I was like, okay, but you gave me the flashlight. First of all, that's my flashlight. What are you talking about? Okay, I understand that, but this is the reason why I couldn't read the meters. You went through my bag, took the flashlight. My flashlight. No, Rob, you got everything wrong. That was my flashlight. I was like, I understand. Listen, you gotta read all these fucking meters. I understand, but you took that. First of all, that was my fucking flashlight. I don't want to hear. I was like, alright, sorry, man. I understand. I'll make sure my phone's full and I'll, you know, this or that. I walk out. I told my coworker, he's like, yo, what happened? Yo, you just kept going on my flashlight. Like, what? And I was like, what do you mean? It's like, every time I try to explain to him about everything, he goes like this. So, he was like this. Yo, I'm going to back you up, but yo, the minute I was in the office, this is all he was repping and what everything. This is my flashlight. My other coworkers were there who worked there for a long time. Went to talk to him. Next thing you know, he comes back to our office. He closes the door. He goes, that nigga is bugging. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, I told him like this. Hey, listen, Rich, I understand, you know, he couldn't read the thing, but you went through his bag and took his flash. Whoa, Steve, that was my flashlight. All right, I understand that's your flashlight, but we were all got the impression that you gave this flashlight for him, from the company, so he could read the meters. Steve, I don't care what anybody said. It's my flashlight. Yeah, but this is why he couldn't read the meters. He would have read. Listen, I don't have time for this shit. And then he left. He went, and that's why he came back. It's like this. That nigga's buggy. He just keeps
Yeah.
going my flat. I'm like, I'm telling you, that's all he kept going. We're like looking at this guy. Yo, this guy. There's something really wrong with this fucking guy. You know, this guy used to had tantrums with one of my coworkers. My coworker, she knew like how he is. Like, like everybody knew how he is. So we were like this. She laughs, smiles every time he screams like this. Yeah, just let him rant, you know, because he's an idiot. He's a drunk.
Yeah.
But this is how he is. This guy has other friends and the fucking and other engineers, which he was an engineer, but he didn't know shit about engineering. I don't give a shit. Other engineers used to make fun of him like crazy, like this nigga don't know shit. In parties, this is like 40-year-old men will go fist like this and start hitting each other's balls, going like this. Got you.
That's what they would do at the parties?
Yeah. These are 45-year-old men who were banned from different bars in fucking Manhattan and everything. This is a man that I remember. I saw him it was like 6 o'clock in the morning and everything. We were supposed to read meters there. He's all red. Yo, oh my God. Yo. He's like this. Yo, where's that? When the hell is that deli's gonna open? Everybody's looking at him like crazy. He's like, what's wrong? He's like, you need coffee? We got coffee. No, I don't need coffee. I need a 6-pack. The guy was shaking. It's sad. He was shaking. But the minute the deli opened, he bought a beer, drank it down like it's nothing. Like it's a normal thing. And
this is better?
This is my boss.
Jesus.
And there's just a lot of crazy thing he did. I mean, he was cool and everything, but it was just dealing with a person like that. It was just like kind of stressful, you know?
Yeah, because you don't know who's gonna show up. And especially both of them. The two brothers were drunks.
The other one's functional.
Yeah.
You know, the other one. Let's just put it like this: if this is a guy who went to law school, he got kicked out of law school because he got into fights. So if it wasn't for his brother, this guy would probably be in jail or in the streets right now. Yeah. You know, like I give it to his brother. The brother, you know, he had a godlike, you know, personality. Was kind of like a dick in a way, but he was a cool guy, understandable. You know, gave his brother a couple of chances, and I heard they had to send him to rehab. Good for him, because he was just losing it.
Any other crazy stories with them being drunk and stuff?
Shit. Oh. So there was a meeting that he was supposed to go with the top engineers in these buildings. A good money amount project and everything. One of my coworkers went there, and he was supposed to meet the guy there.
Yeah.
So everybody was like this, yo, where's your boss? He's like, yo, I don't know, listen to that. So he starts calling him. Doesn't pick up. He's like this, and they're like this, yo, what the fuck is going on? This is an important project. And they're like, do you know anything? I was like, yo, I'm just a meter reader. Whatever, et cetera, et cetera. And got a hold of this guy. It was like maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. He was like this, yo, where you at? You gotta be here. I don't know what the fuck to tell these guys. And he's laughing in the background. He's like, yo, it's okay. He's in some bar. Or he getting wasted and shit and everything. He's like, yo, you're the boss. You're supposed to be here. You know, I can't, this and that. I can't even, you know, they're all asking. He's like, yo, it's okay. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. Man. So an hour passed by. He's still not there. He's still laughing in the background. I was like, yo, don't worry about it. Just tell him anything. He's like, yo, I don't know shit. What the hell? He had to tell his older brother about that. You know, because he was like this. I didn't want to rat him out, but like, you know, the older brother's the main boss. What I'm supposed to say, like, you know?
So what, do you know what happened during that meeting? They had to like reschedule it, I guess?
Yeah, they had to reschedule it. They were cursing. They were like, they made a phone call to the other boss, like, you know, what the fuck type of company you're on, you know, this and that and whatever. And I remember the aftermath. The big ass argument in the office, cursing at each other. The two brothers.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They were just... It was like, you fucking asshole, you got fuck.
And just like in front of everybody.
cursing at each other like, yo, you know, if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't even give two shits about you. They're fucking leave me. Like, I was like this. I'm like, we're like, leave the door open. I want to hear that every
Yeah.
Dude, and then, because they're like this, this happened a lot of times. They'll be arguing, like, cursing each other. Like, they're like, God damn.
Crazy bastards. I remember when I started working for Boris. I was working out Boris with the tiles. I remember Andre, Boris, and like a couple other guys. They freaking come. They tell me that, right, at 7:00 we're gonna come and pick you up. And I remember I'm like there at like 7. They're there at like 7:10 or something. I jump in the van. They pick me up. We start driving. So we have to drive like, let's say like 10 blocks from my house, and we'll be on the highway. As soon as we start driving, and you have to just go like straight, basically straight down, and you'll hit the highway. So as soon as we start driving, one of the guys in the back's like, yo, stop at the deli right now. And this is at 7 a.m. Stop at the deli right now. The guy pulls over at the deli. The dude runs out. He runs inside the deli. He comes back with like 2 40s of beers at 7 a.m. He sits down at the car. He's like, all right, we can start driving. He's sitting there. His hands are shaking. He freaking opens up the 40. He fucking chugs the 40 down. He lets out like a huge ass burp, and then he's like, oh, now I can finally relax. I remember I was like 17. I couldn't like believe it. Then he freaking cracked the other one open. Passed it to like one of the other coworkers. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, man, this alcoholism is a real disease in America, man. It's like one of the worst, to be honest, that it takes over your whole fucking life, bro. And to recover it's probably as worse or even worse than heroin. What do you think? What do people say? We Google it.
I don't know. In terms of, what do you mean? What's worse? I mean, in social settings, I think it's a lot harder if you're like an alcoholic, because like everybody drinks.
No, but recovering, like to recover as sober.
I don't know. I think it depends on the person. I think heroin's pretty freaking addictive, isn't it?
No, yeah, but I'm talking about recovering. Like, like let's say like the pains and everything. Which one's worse? A heroin, bad dope sickness, or alcohol?
Oh, like the withdrawal?
Withdrawals, yeah.
Oh, I think alcohol withdrawals are worse because you can die from that. I don't think heroin you can die and get really sick, but I don't think you're going to die from it. But I think it's more addictive.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Artie Lang. But then again, you can look at a bunch of alcoholics too that died from it.
Yeah, a lot of comedians are like, they're into drugs and alcohol and shit.
Regular people are. Everybody's into freaking... So many people are into freaking drugs and freaking alcohol, man. It's insane. Look at coffee. Everybody's into coffee. Nobody admits that coffee's a huge drug. Everybody does it, man. People like wake up, they can't even start their day without a cup of coffee. I'm one of them. I love coffee.
That's true. Well, I'm not into coffee, to be honest. I'd rather drink tea. I'm weird.
No, what the hell? You're like, it's like a British thing, too.
Yeah, I'd rather drink tea than coffee. It'll be rare for me to drink coffee,
Why do you think does it give you like does it give you like too much anxiety? Because some people have that where it's like too much caffeine. It makes them more like nervous. Like it's like too much.
To be honest, it makes you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's. I hate that hell yeah.
I hate that feeling.
Oh hell yeah. No, but you know what it is to me? I guess it kind of does, but eventually you get used to it.
Yeah.
I remember Andre used to love that. He said his body, he wasn't able, I think, I don't know if he's on.
Call him up. If you can.
I don't have, where's my phone? Let's see, I don't know. Let's see if he's busy. Well, what I was trying to say is before with Andre was that he wouldn't be able to even have like a bowel movement before, he said, until he had like a coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see if he picks up or not. Yo, Dre, you're on live. I just want to confirm with you. Isn't it true you got to a certain point of drinking coffee and smoking bogeys that you weren't able to have a bowel movement until you had a bogey, and a coffee, and it got so bad he had to like take meds for it from like doctors to get back.
No, that's fucking. You're like over exaggerating. That's completely false.
Can you clarify it? Wait, can you...
Yo, bro, don't call me with shit like this at this fucking time of the day, bro.
Dude, you know he's taking a shit right now. You can tell he's taking a shit because of the echo. No other room will have an echo like that except like a bathroom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but certain people, would get like so bad. They would love, but they love that part actually.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I mean I don't mind it, but the thing is like, I don't mind it maybe if I'm home, but if I'm out somewhere, I just don't like using public bathrooms, to be honest. It's just fucking annoying. Yeah.
What is it about it? It's like not just like that. It's not cozy. Yeah.
It's not cozy. It's not your toilet. You don't know how many fucking ass spin in there. You don't know what people are clean. You don't know. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of weirdos around.
Yeah.
You know, I fucking think there's people. It's kind of weird. I can imagine some maniac just spit on the fucking toilet. And they just clean with their own spit.
What the hell? That's what you think about when you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's just like, you know, a lot of people, like, they're not that clean in life, you know? It's just like, I just don't trust people with hygiene, to be honest.
You would consider yourself a very hygienic person then?
Yeah, I mean, not to the level, but I mean... If I'm gonna take a shit somewhere, I gotta know that shit's fucking clean. And I don't know, there are a lot of crazy people in the world. I mean, have you seen 34th Street, the train station?
Dude.
Yeah, like.
I freaking worked in Port Authority. I had to use those bathrooms. Those were fucking. They were like nut houses. There were nut houses. You would go in those fucking bathrooms. You can hear fucking people screaming in there. Like I know who killed JFK and shit. Like fucking weird ass theories. People would be sitting there. You would feel like you're fucking psychotic. Like, dude, it was scary. I remember I'd be sitting in the fucking stall and I would feel like I'm schizophrenic because I would hear like whispering in the right stall, but it's like some maniac, and in the left stall you hear like scratching going on. It's like you're like fucking surrounded by psychos because one bum's scratching on the other side, the other guy's like talking to himself, like fucking just standing, walking around in circles, pissing and shitting on himself.
Yeah, dude, it's just, you know, there's a lot of crazy people, man. I could tell you a story when I was a kid in a baseball game. I was playing in baseball league, you know, whatever. And then I went to go use the bathroom. I forgot what part. It was somewhere in Manhattan. And I was like this in some public bathroom. And then some guys knock on the door like this. And I knew it wasn't like one of my teammates and shit. And they just said a mad weird thing. I'm here to kidnap you.
What the fuck?
Dead ass. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? And I was like, yo, you know my baseball team's right down the block. My coaches are there. My dad's there. Do you really want to
kidnap me?
Yeah. I said, do you really want to act like this?
Yeah.
And then he ran away. I heard him ran away. But I saw the foot. It was nobody, you know, from my... Back when I was like this, was one of the fucking my teammates fucking with me? But nah, it was just some crazy fucking bum there. Like, I could tell when I was walking there, I saw some curly-haired motherfucker looking at the set.
Creepy as hell.
Yeah, you know?
You had other encounters, like anybody trying to, like, freaking kidnap you and shit?
Well, I told you about the serial killer.
Yeah, the serial killer. That one was a good one.
Or, alright, not kidnap, but I remember when I was a kid, I forgot what neighborhood we were living at. Somebody broke into our house and stole stuff, and he went inside my room, and I was like this. I was looking at him. I was like,
you were there? Holy
I was there. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck should I do? And then I think he saw me awake. Then I was like, I think he said something. I was like, this is a nightmare? Like, yeah. I'm like, alright. But I knew it wasn't a nightmare.
Nice.
So once they left, I went to the next room. And so, you know, my mom, my stepdad, and then they were like, what? And then they saw everything, like, what the fuck and whatever. And to call the cops and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good. That guy didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He was just there for the loot.
Yeah,
that's like scary. Dude, you know what I saw? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, our theory was the landlord sent somebody to rob us.
What the hell? Why would the landlord do that?
He had a problem with my stepdad with some shit, and you know, I remember my stepdad confronted him about it, and he was like, we moved out not that long ago, but we, like, we asked a relative to look into him. We found out that 10 years ago he went to jail for robbing people, whatever. So it's not like the guy was like a citizen.
Plus, it's a good way to, like, let's say you want to get somebody out of there, like, to scare them and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember he was trying to punk him. Except that I was like, yo, don't give a shit who the fuck you are. Like, whatever. But we left after that. Like, fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to this day, I mean, we always think, like, it was him that he's paid somebody to fucking rob us. Yeah. Or got somebody or whatever. And shit. Fucking dickhead.
Scumbag.
Yeah. Hopefully he lost everything.
Hopefully he's dead.
Yeah, hopefully.
Piece of
Actually,
shit.
you know what? I don't want him dead. I want him, like, fucking suffering in the fucking
Yeah,
street.
yeah, that's the
Fuck
best.
that. Yeah.
Don't let him die.
Yeah.
Let him suffer.
Yeah.
Scumbag. Dude, that reminds me of freaking psychos, maniacs, bums, Halloween, everything. Dude, I freaking read this story. I can't believe it. All right. So these two parents, they're divorced, right? They're divorced, and the dad has visitation of his two kids on the weekend or something, right? So the two kids, his two sons, they come over for Thanksgiving weekend. They're like hanging out with the father or something, and the dad leaves his phone on the couch. He goes to the bathroom or something. His two kids pick up his dad's phone. They start looking through his dad's phone. They find pictures of the dad freaking in a woman's bra, and also he has a diaper on. And then there's another picture of him eating shit out of the diaper with a woman's fucking bra. He's wearing a woman's bra and he has a diaper, and then he's eating shit out of the diaper. The two kids see it. I think they're like 11 and like 13 or something like that. They confront the dad. They tell the dad, they're like, dude, what's this? He fucking kills them.
The fuck?
He kills his own kids after that.
What's wrong with that nigga? That's just stupid. Like,
Dude.
why would you do? How can you kill someone that you make? How can you kill your own fucking relative? How you kill your own sons? I mean, like,
How can you eat shit out of a diaper?
yeah.
What's weirder, eating shit out of a diaper or killing your kids?
I think killing your kids, man.
Depends. I can see, like, let's say
I
if
can
your
see.
kid-
I see what you mean.
I can
Yeah.
see like why you can kill your kids if your kid is like a psycho or a lunatic. I can't see why you would kill them if you're eating shit. But it's like, why would you ever eat shit? What are you, nuts?
People are hungry, man. Yo, you saw the new Dave Chappelle special?
No.
Shit was fucking awesome.
What happened with the trannies?
I mean, they
What the
hate
hell?
him.
Why did they hate him? What did he do?
Well, look,
I never saw
he
it.
always made jokes, but it's just funny. It's kind of like true in a way. All right, there was one joke he made about. He goes like this. He's talking about the rapper, the Baby. He was like this.
I don't know anything. Give us background and tell us about it, okay?
The Baby is some rap. Well, the joke's gonna tell her the whole
okay,
background.
yeah.
Because it was so funny. It was so true. He goes, because in the concert he said a homophobic thing against gays and trans whatever. And Dave Chappelle. Now that nigga, whoo, he stepped overboard. I don't even do that. And they just cancel him. He was the number one in the chart, one of the hits, and blah blah. They cancel him. Now check this out. Wikipedia this nigga. This motherfucker was in a Walmart. He killed another man in Walmart with a gun and killed him dead. But he didn't get canceled for that. You know where I'm going with. You don't get it?
Wait, but who killed who in a Walmart?
The Baby killed another person in Walmart.
He killed
Yeah.
a baby?
Yeah.
He killed also a person?
Yeah, he killed the person in Walmart. It was self-defense, but he didn't get canceled.
Because, yeah.
But he says one little, joke
Yeah,
on
yeah,
trans and gays. You get canceled like that.
Wait, so he's canceled, really?
Yeah. He's like, you don't really hear that much about him.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're trying to cancel the show with the Dave Chappelle news comedy show from Netflix. They're saying like, oh, take him off. Can't have that, this, that. But to me, it's like,
But what else did he say? That's all he said in the joke?
well, it's other jokes there. He mentioned, the Harry Potter author, how she said gender is a fact. I mean,
Right.
you know, he mentioned that. I mean, I can't remember. We could YouTube it and everything, but he also said this in one of his other kind of discussions, which I found it true. He goes like this: how is it Caitlyn Jenner? It's so easy for her to transition to a woman. Everybody accept it. But when Muhammad Ali, he transitioned from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, it was a whole big deal. Oh my God, this and that. You're a Muslim. Oh, this and that. But Caitlyn Jenner could transition to a woman like nothing. Now he also mentioned this in his comedy special. He goes like this. Now imagine, she was only a woman for a whole year, and she was named Woman of the fucking Year. He goes, that's like saying, hey, Eminem, you're the blackest dude in the whole year.
Yeah.
You know, and they're getting mad of that. You know, he's making fun of it. Even though he befriended a transsexual that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he brought her up to do a comedy special for him, like to be the first comic for his show.
Yeah.
And everything.
But whatever, people are fucking idiots. It's
yeah,
like
and she committed suicide too, because the LGBT disowned her like this. Oh, you're friends with Dave Chappelle? How you could be friends with a guy like that? Look what he does to our community, whatever. So they didn't accept her.
Yeah.
And she wrote suicide note because she was depressed, and she I mean, whatever she whatever you want to call her, jumped out of the building, left her kid dead. I mean, not dead, left her kid alone. You know.
Left the kid alone and then killed herself. Him.
Yeah, him.
I mean, her.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the kid has a mom and everything.
Or a dad.
Well, he's the guy. He's just turned into a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and Dave Chappelle mentioned he's leaving a trust fund for the baby for her kids when she's 18 years old and everything. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the own transsexual.
If he doesn't leave a fucking trust fund, what does he have to justify saying fucking?
No, that's his friend.
No, I know, but I'm saying what he has to justify even saying that.
Well, no, because he made a joke out of it.
Oh,
I forgot the joke, but you have to watch the show.
Right.
You know, but it was a funny joke. You know.
Hell yeah.
But you know they're trying to cancel his Netflix show, and I'm like kind of laughing. He's too big. You know, you can't cancel him no matter what.
Yeah.
Me and my other friend was like this. I think he could get canceled. I'm like, nah, he can't. He can't. There's just certain people you cannot cancel. You know, I was like this. I mentioned LeBron James. He was like rapping this song, and he said make Jewish money, and all the Jewish people got mad, saying, "Oh, you can't say that on TV and this and that, blah blah." And then the NBA said like, "Oh yeah, he apologized, and we told him that if you don't apologize, we're gonna fine." I was like, listen. You think the NBA commissioner actually did? That's LeBron James. They're not gonna say shit to him. They probably asked him like, "Yo, we have to say this at least." So
probably doesn't even reach him.
Yeah,
Jesus.
You know, it's like LeBron James. You're gonna find LeBron James. NBA's the fucking like the poster boy for. He's like the second best player of all time. You can't find him. There's just certain people you can't reach or cancel. You're like the baby, yeah, you can cancel him. He's just a rapper that started rapping like 10 years ago. It's not like he's famous, like icon. Dave Chappelle, on the other hand, is icon. I don't think they're gonna take it out of Netflix.
Yeah. Fuck. Whatever.
Yeah.
Gives a shit. It's getting cold. It's fucking. New York's gonna freeze next week, I think. Finally.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a bad winter.
A lot of people were saying, I hope so, man. I missed it.
Cause all these hurricanes, it's gonna happen.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't want it.
A little bit.
No.
You hate it?
Dude, I have to shovel like crazy with a snowblower.
Yeah, but that's a workout.
Fuck that, nigga. I just want to go to fucking work and that's it.
No, dude, it's cozy. A little bit, like a little bit.
Yeah, a little snow,
It's
but I don't
nice.
want it to be snow in, bro.
No, that sucks. No, being snowed in sucks. You know what the thing is? I remember when I was freaking upstate, I thought like having snow was cool. And then we got like freaking 4 feet of snow or something like that upstate. Then I went there to the cabin. I felt like I was fucking Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Me and Arthur went up there. We're like sitting there. I'm like, dude, let's go outside. We open the door. You literally can't do anything because there's so much snow. It's up to like, even like let's say even in certain areas where it wasn't that deep, like let's say it was up to like your knee. Still, it was like kind of fresh snow, so you would sink into it when you would walk. So like you can't even walk anywhere. So we'd have to like shovel a huge ass path, and the only place we could go to is like go to the store, get food. We'd get like pizza and beer, and just watch movies and make fires. And we had to make a fire all day and all night long because it was freezing over there. But in the city, it's not that bad because you can get around.
It's not like Belt Park where we start wrestling and fucking throwing Coronas or sled down the fucking highway.
Dude, that was freaking awesome.
You went through what, the Dyker Park where the woods are? And
yeah, Dyker Park. That was freaking awesome, man. Or like Owl's Head. Go to Owl's Head, that little freaking the hill up there.
See, then city, I don't mind.
Yeah, because you can actually still do stuff. And you know what it is? It makes drinking and going to bars like 20 times cozier.
And I'm not gonna lie, too. Also, I used to like this when I was a kid. Fucking play, not touch football. Football.
Yeah. Dude, in the snow, football, like, dude, it's mad fun.
Hell yeah.
That's what I miss. Dude, hell yeah. Dude, it's so much fucking fun. And not only that, like, having soup is super fun. Like, dude, soup's back in style.
Yeah.
Hoodies are back in style. And you know what I love, too? Is it me? But I love meeting up with friends. Like, dude, let's go to a bar or restaurant, and you come in with, like, a jacket. It's cold, and you come inside, and you feel the warmth, and you get to take it out. It's, like, such a big difference as opposed to, like, in the summer. You go inside, like, inside a cafe, you just sit down, nothing changes, and then you look at the menu. But it's like when you come out of that cold into the heat, and the lights aren't, like, too bright, too. It's a little dim. It's cozy. And, like, you got ice cold beer waiting, and you got, like, some wings or something. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome in the city. Just not that awesome upstate.
Yeah. And then when you come outside, if you come outside of the bar, you open up the door. Oh, my God. And it starts, like, snowing. Dude, I remember those days were, like, the best. Especially when I used to smoke cigarettes. I remember I used to love that, going outside for, like, the cigarette break. Go outside, you're, like, smoking a cigarette, freezing your ass off. Then you come back inside.
Yeah.
It's freaking great.
Nah, in the city, but, you know, expect a bad winter, I think. It's going to happen. Yeah. It's going to be fucking horrible for me. I'm probably going to have to do, like, triple overtime because I'm going to be snowing in the house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens with, like, crime during the winter. I guess more domestic crime goes up because people are more, like, inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, outside crime goes down. Dude, did you see? Dude, the crime in New York has been skyrocketing like crazy. Some freaking nurse just got killed in Times Square. She's just walking down freaking Times Square. Some crazy black bum just like punches her in the head and she falls and dies. It's crazy. The bums have overtaken the city. Crazy homeless people have overtaken the city and they're like murdering people. And the cops won't even do anything. This is like fucking. This feels like Escape from LA with Kurt Russell. Escape from New York, actually.
Yeah.
Escape from New York. Like this city's like fuck. This turning into like 1980s New York. Like, dude, what's going on? Every day I'm looking at it. Like somebody on the subway's getting shot, stabbed. Dude, the CVS's and Rite Aids at my Rite Aid, you can't even at my Rite Aid here, this neighborhood isn't even that bad. You go in there, you can't get alcohol. They have it like padlocked. And I'm like, dude, what are you serious? I'm like, I can't get beer because now the security, first of all, security doesn't even do anything, and the workers don't do anything, and the people know that, and the cops won't show up, so people drive up with a minivan, and you see these videos everywhere, not only in Rite Aids or CVS's, they do it like in Home Depots everywhere now. They just pull up with a minivan, they go inside the store, like 4 guys come in, they got like a fake license plate, or they even take off the license plate, they freaking just load up a shopping cart and walk outside the place, and then load up their car and leave.
Poverty's hitting bad.
It's not even that it's maybe it's poverty, but also they know that they can get away with it now, and they're seeing it. You know, the more it's exposed, the more these videos are going viral of people just getting away with it. They're like, dude, why not me? Why can't we just rob this place? They had this one guy, he went in a Bed Bath & Beyond. He stole one of those freaking Roomba bots that cost $1,000. And one of the security guys like, hey, what are you doing? The guy took out a knife. He's like, back up. But it was like a stupid little knife. Like, obviously, if the guy, like...
Also, opiates. I mean, you gotta... Look, when you told me the thing with Rite Aid and everything, like, let's be serious right now. Like, around this area, bro, everybody's addicted to heroin. I'm being serious.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm being serious. Like, the opiates went high and high and high. And this is what heroin addicts do. They rob stupid shit like that, you know? And they just don't give a fuck.
I mean, why the hell is the beer padlocked here? It's like fucking.
But yeah, they must be robbing, selling it, or drinking it. But they won't drink it that much because supposedly you drink beer and heroin, you overdose quickly. No, but I'm being serious, bro. Like, even when I worked in Rowdy, I see so many dope heads trying to rob shit. I used to tell this kid, like, yo, this and that. And then, like, you know, I look at them, they'll be like this, like, so serious. I'm like, I looked at him like, yo, my man, come over here. Dude, if you're going to steal something, you can't do it like that. What's wrong with you? I'm seeing you right now. Like, you really think I can't see it? Oh, my bad. Do you want me to get out of here? I'm like, yeah, get out of here, bro. Like, I was like this. I was like, look at these people.
They're like, get out of here. You're like, no, don't. Come back here. Look, let me show you. You take it, put it in here, stupid, and then you leave.
Yeah,
you're like, you want me to show you how to rob?
No, I'm being serious, bro. That's another thing people don't understand. Like, people got addicted to opiates very badly these past 10 years, bro. It's not even a fucking joke.
I thought it's been getting better. It's getting worse. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because, dude, they stopped, like, prescribing it. No, didn't they? Like, a lot of the people died off.
Yeah, they stopped prescribing where they're going to go to the
heroin.
street.
But aren't they dead?
Huh?
Aren't, like, a lot of them dead now? Because it's been, like, 10 years.
Don't matter. They could survive. How many times they be like this? Oh, all right, go to rehab. Come out, go back. And then it doesn't, I mean, dude, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, if you do the right way, you won't die. But, like, if they don't drink, if they just do heroin, whatever, and they do the right dose, they could live long, but look like shit. But they'll die eventually, you know.
But especially now, they doing that the fentanyl shit. That shit's fucking killing people like crazy.
Yeah, it's killing people like crazy. But like I said, bro, nowadays, to be honest, the opiates and everything, they can still get oxy, they can still get this and everything. But when they don't have money for that, they're definitely doing the dope and whatever. Yeah. You know, it's just sad, and that's why I mean, there's other reason why crime rate is going up, but like people don't know when people are drug addicts, they do crime. They will do crime no matter what, and they don't care.
Well, not only that, when the bums are out of the street, you know what I mean? What I said.
But what do you think? Let me ask you. What do you think? Why the bums are like bums?
Well, let me tell you why the bums are bums. What happened is this whole COVID shit disturbed the ratio that we had, and we didn't know how good we had it before this fucking pandemic hit. What happened was we had a perfect ratio of tourists to workers to bums. And when the fucking COVID hit, think about it. The bums where I was working at, they knew where their money makers were. They were making money off all these poor tourists. They'd come up to them, they'd put a CD in their fucking hand, and they get $20 out of them. They could make like $100 a day. COVID hits, all the borders closed. There's no tourists, no anything, and now their money's gone. What the fuck are they supposed to do? That's why the crime went up too, and now the cops aren't even doing shit because they're protesting, so they won't even do their job.
But why? Well, why these bums are bums? I mean, I'm not trying to say all bums are like this, but most of the time people are homeless. They have addiction, alcohol, drugs, and this and that's. That's why they
crazy
beg, and crazy. But the funny thing, the crazy ones I mean, I'm gonna sound a little stupid about it, but believe it or not, when you're talking about the crazy ones, like like that and shit, whatever, they're just crazy. I mean, they will have violent streaks, whatever, but I don't think those people be out there in the street robbing people.
No, it depends. Some of them are. You know what I mean? A lot of them. I think also the craziness can be drug induced too. That they're that maybe if they weren't on drugs and they had their shit together, they wouldn't be crazy. But you know what the cool thing is too that I didn't realize? Maybe they enjoy being crazy. Never think about it because to them it might be an exciting life. You know what I mean? Exciting life of adventure. Yeah. It's like I can be a regular person or I can be this bum that's fucking living in New York and doing a bunch of crazy shit. Think about it. Dude, if I was a bum, I'd want to be the baddest bum anybody's ever seen. Think about it. No, but if you want, you want to be like an unknown bum, just like a bum in a little corner minding his own business? No, hell no. If I'd be a bum, I'd want to be the craziest fucking bum. There comes the fucking king bum. I'd want to be the dirtiest, sleaziest, most psychotic, biggest bum out of any of them.
Yeah, I mean, shit. No, you're right about that. There's nobody giving them money for fucking. Oh. Yeah, it sucks.
Dude, fuck them, dude. They should fucking start executing those fucking bums. I feel like every hour on the hour at Times Square, they fucking hang a fucking bum, and then they just have a sign "You're next," like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean when they're coming into the
Yeah.
fucking city and they have all these fucking pirates be warned.
Hmm.
Like the bodies are just swinging and stuff. We have like fucking homeless people just fucking hung and swinging.
You gonna watch the new Halloween movie?
I don't even know a new one's coming out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking crazy. Like I thought this dude was dead at this point.
Jesus. Just
Yeah.
not. Dude,
Yeah.
speaking of that Halloween coming up, holy shit, can you imagine how much crime's gonna go up? Dude, with all the masks and everything. I mean, already people fucking have masks, so what am I saying? but even, especially now with cops not giving a shit, dude, fucking watch your fucking back if you're going in the city, I guarantee you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because gangs are running violent, dude. People are riding their dirt bikes everywhere, dude. People are robbing people, especially now, like crazy on those fucking like little mopeds and shit. Because you can get away with it really quick. I told you when I saw they were robbing the jewelry store in like daylight, right?
Mhm.
The middle of the day when I was going for a run. I told you about it, right?
You said something in Manhattan?
Yeah, I was in Manhattan. I was like in Soho running, and I remember I saw some fat dude runs out, the store owner. He's banging on the car, screaming. And at first, like this fat guy and his wife and his two little daughters, they're all like giggling, looking at them. I stop right away. I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude. I'm like, why is this moron giggling? He thinks it's a joke. So then the freaking car starts like fucking doing like a burnout, and then they take off, and the guy's like holding on to the door handle, and he fucking falls from it, and then he gets up and he's chasing them, and as he's chasing them, that car fucking does like a U-turn, and it starts heading down the wrong side of the street. But when it's doing the fucking U-turn, it's like a 4-lane fucking street. It's a huge ass street in Manhattan, and they're going down like the wrong way. And there was like bikers there and joggers. He almost hit so many fucking people. It was crazy. He got away with it too. I can't imagine how much money he must have fucking made out of a jewelry store. But it's good that I stopped in front behind the car, because if I would have kept running, I might have gotten hit by those fucking cocksuckers. Red fucks.
Didn't you say? Oh no, it wasn't an armor truck. But I think I saw like a. What was it like? This summer, someone robbed an armor truck, but with the moped or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he just went pong boom. I was like, what the fuck?
What the hell did he do? Went pom boom. What the hell is that?
No, like he was riding his whatever. Was it a bike or whatever? I guess a moped. The armor truck was like this, and he just took the bag out. I don't know how much they took, but I think I saw it like this summer or some shit.
Dude, that's sick. That's
Yeah, I was like,
that's a
this
nice
what-
heist.
I was like, it's like some fucking video game, bro. Like, Grand Theft Auto shit. Like, holy shit.
Sammy the Bull was talking about when he did one of his first like bank robberies or something. He said he knew that there was supposed to be one security guard in the back or something. He went inside the bank with a gun. He got the money. He was going outside, and as he was going outside, right before he went outside, he said the people were trying to come back through the other door where it leads to the outside. And he fucking saw that now there's like 4 security guards. So he's like, holy shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So he's holding the door while the security guards are trying to get in, and he has like a bag of money. He's like, if I let go of the fucking door and these guys come in, they're gonna fucking kill me. So he doesn't know like what to do. So what he does is he fucking somehow, there's like another door that leads to the outside as well. So he fucking runs through that door quick, but they can see him right away. So, because I guess they bust through that door, but he has like a few steps in front of them. So as soon as he steps outside, they're right behind him. He's like, dude, they're not gonna shoot me here on 86th Street. So he takes the bag of money and fucking throws it in the air. So the crowd goes crazy, and he just runs in the middle of like the crowd in 86th Street, because he's like, dude, they can kill me, but if I run and I dump the money, I might get away. And I remember he was like running down the street, and some Italian guy or something, he's like, oh, Sammy, come up here, and he took him inside the house. Then they hid out. They hid out for was it like a couple of for a few hours only. Like he hid out for a few hours. Then he got picked up He got picked up a week later anyway because the fucking security guard identified him. But the security guard was connected. Like, he was a cousin of somebody who was connected. So he said for $10,000, he's like, I'll say that I made a mistake in the lineup if you pay me off. Sammy the Bull ended up having to fucking pay him off 10 G's.
This is a good story, man. I feel like back in the day it was so easy to be a criminal.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking Sammy the Bull was telling me, like, fuck it. He was talking about, like, how many guys you just would, like, whack. Or they would have crazy shootouts with the cops. He said there was some, like, psycho in his group or something where the cops pull up. They're like, any of you guys have any guns or something? And one of his, like, fucking guys just comes up. He's like, draw. And he has, like, a bunch of guns on him. The cops said they fucking took off running. The cops were so scared of this one guy in his crew that they fucking took off running.
There's this one guy. Is it Willie Boy Johnson? So, he was in a bar one time. And whatever. And then somebody called Sammy the Bull. Was like, yo, you gotta come here. Your boy is acting crazy. He was like, what? What happened? You gotta come here. He was like, he just went nuts. He comes in. Whatever, and he's like, what happened? He goes, go to the bathroom and see what's going on. He goes to the bathroom. He looks at this guy. He sees his badge on the floor. The cop was tied up and everything. He's like, holy fucking shit. No, he saw a badge, or somebody told him he was a cop already. And he told the cop, he's like this, hey, I know who you are, but I can't let you go.
Sammy the Bull says that now
Yeah,
to the
he
cop.
goes like this. What do you mean? I'm a cop. He's like, I know. But here's the thing. I'm going to take pictures and everything. And I'm going to make a deal. I'm going to get your gun, your badge, and everything from this guy. I'm going to make him apologize to you, but you got to forget about this. He's like, no. Well, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures right now. And if you don't agree on this, you could take my boy in, whatever. But I'm going to send it to the news, and everybody got to know that you're a cop that just got fucking beat up, tied up by, and that's more embarrassing. So he was like, all right. Just get me the stuff. We're like agreeable. Like, yeah, but I'm still gonna take these pictures anyways. Took the pictures. He went to his boy's house. He was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How you gonna, this guy's a cop. What the, yo, you started with me and this and that. And everybody at the bar said the guy started with him. He's like, but you can't act like this. Oh, all right. Then he goes, do I really have to give the gun badge back? He's like, man, you better give this shit back. He gave it back, and they got away with it, you know? But I'm not gonna lie. It seemed kind of true, but all joke aside, dude, I don't know. I would have let that go.
If you were a cop?
Yeah. I don't care if you
It depends how bad the corruption was. Like, were you like, not because they said back then they would pay the cops off. How corrupt you were, like how far? I don't. Yeah.
You tie me up in the bathroom and everything.
Yeah, but were they like torturing him, or they just like fucking? They're like they tied him up to cool him down. Like, yo,
he beat him up and tied him up and everything. He did start the fight.
Yeah.
But still, you tied me up, took my gun and badge.
Yeah.
You think you think a couple of pictures sent into the news, bro? I'll fuck your ass up after that.
Yeah.
Be dead ass like. It could be true, but in a way, I'm like this. I don't think no cop would look the other way for this situation.
Maybe they paid him off. Maybe they killed him. There's shit that he can't say.
I don't know. Nah, you kill a cop back in the day, you're fucked.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sure they've done it.
Yeah, but no. Dude, you kill any cop, you're fucked. No matter what era. That's just a rule, like, in the criminal world. You do not shoot a cop. If you do, best believe everybody's on your ass. FBI is going to be up your ass. There's no way.
Back in the day, they weren't. Then when the FBI started, that fucking J. Edgar
Yeah,
Hoover,
but
wasn't after them.
Yeah, but dude, you kill a law enforcement, everybody. Law enforcement is their own mafia.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Yeah, that's what they were
Yeah.
saying. And the mob was saying we don't. What is it? We don't kill like women and children, and we don't kill cops. They
That's
try
bullshit.
to pay them off, and they try to stay away.
That's bullshit.
They say that.
Yeah, I know that. With cops, yeah, I don't think they will do that because they don't want a target on their head. But women and children, I mean, maybe children, but bro, let's just put it in this: they're criminals. What's a criminal's job? to get away with stuff. So you're telling me these mob guys will kill their own cousins that they know since they were a little kid, but oh my God, this woman saw me? No, I can't kill him. This is against the rules. We can't kill women. What type of bullshit is that?
It depends. Back in that day,
Nah.
the women weren't exposed to it much, or they turned a blind eye over
No,
there. You know
no,
what
dude.
I mean?
They just say that to make themselves look like they're the good guys. It's the truth, bro. I cannot believe like another thing that they say. Like
No, but
this,
like a lot of the hits, if you look up Bensonhurst, like mob hits and whatnot, like a lot of the hits and the bodies that were like discovered, like that fucking dude that was telling Tommy Karate, it was all like he has like a fucking 100 bodies. It's all dudes he killed.
but I'm just saying like.
Oh, I'm sure they like slapped him up and shit.
No, slap him up. If a family was a witness of them doing a crime, and they will kill their family. That whole bullshit they say we just go after you, not after your family, is fucking bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
It depends, I guess, who it is. You got like fucking Kuklinski.
Well, but the thing is, bro, it's just like this is why I hate when I see these mob guys, whatever, and they're talking about past stories and everything, they always try to make themselves look like the good guy. Yeah, I'm not such a bad guy. But stop bullshitting, man. Like, also, Michael Francis, he claims that he didn't testify. But it's like, if you read into it, he testified. He goes, oh, I never rat nobody out. He rat all those Russians and the gas money. All the Russian people that he did deals, he rat all of them out. There's no way you made this much money and you just spent this little time in jail, you know? Stop bullshitting. And then they just try to romanticize themselves, just like the Godfather. Like say, no, we're good people. We just protect our. No, it's bullshit. You just do what you want to get ahead of life. It's all what criminals do, you know.
Hell yeah.
I hate when they say that. Like, no, we don't go after family. Of course you do.
No, I think it does depend on like who. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing.
It's like this cop that he's from L.A. and whatever that he was investigating the Biggie, Tupac, whatever. They asked him, so, you know, and when it comes like, you know, going after people's family, what's more known? Organized crimes. Organized crimes, they will go after your family. The Colombians, Mexicans, Italians.
They're known for that.
Yeah, but also
known.
Italians and Russians. He goes, all organized crimes, you know, whatever. He said it this, believe it or not, the gangbangers, they really don't go after family. They go after, you know, just you.
Well, there you go. But you see what I mean? It can depend, too, on the situation, too. Like, some gangbangers are crazy, others aren't. I think it also depends how crazy is the guy that you pissed off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just, to end of the day, bro, it just, they only look out to make sure they don't go to jail.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, of course.
I mean, even the karate, whatever, the Tommy Karate, didn't he fucking kill the woman just because he gave his wife a drug and she overdosed?
Yeah, tortured her.
Torture her, you know?
Yeah, that guy's a complete fucking maniac.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That guy's a complete psychopath.
Sammy the Bull killed his own brother-in-law. He killed his wife's brother.
Yeah.
Dude, like, how crazy can you be?
That brother-in-law had to come and fuck him from the stories that I heard.
Yeah, but still, you kill your own wife's brother and you're gonna look at your wife and everything while she's crying that her brother's dead?
It's like in The Godfather.
Dude, like,
take him out.
That's just fucking crazy. And you're gonna tell me, no, you see a witness of family, you say, no, we don't do this. We don't kill people. Fuck out of here, dude. That's like the biggest bullshit lie that I ever hear in my whole life.
Sammy said if he gets a hit, he said he turns into like a killing machine, basically. Because he said, look, the United States Army, they taught me how to be a killer, and the mob taught me how to be a killer. So he's like, if I was in Vietnam and I had to kill, he's like, I would kill. He's like, I'm in the mob and I get a mission to kill. He's like, that's my job. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. He said, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to sleep. He said, the only way to make it stop is until you're dead.
Nah, yeah. But I just hate when they say it like that. That's why I kind of think, you know, there's a lot of rumors and whatever saying that Iceman was not part of the mob and everything. But might be true. Iceman might be just a psycho, crazy maniac making lies. But also,
but he did kill people.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. He did kill, but they're just
why the mobs are saying that? Because they don't want to be associated with a crazy guy like that. You see what I mean? It's like it's too much. Like, for a person to make all that lies and everything, all right, he made all these lies, so why you didn't kill him in prison?
Yeah.
You know, if he's making all these lies, if this is the core of the mob thing, this guy's claiming to be one of you guys and whatever. Why you didn't kill him?
Yeah, it's stolen valor.
Yeah.
You know how they have the fucking army guys like stolen valor?
Yeah, so like, I feel like they just try and separate him because he was just a psychopath and they don't want...
Well, plus he wasn't Italian, he was Polish.
Yeah, Polish, but they don't want to be associated to a person like that. You know, even to have him associated that this is a guy who kills. This is the guy that was working for us. I don't want they don't want people to know that this is the type of killers they got. You know.
What the hell? That's so crazy though. But it does kind of make you think. It's like, why would they, like, not discredit Kuklinski, but then Roy DeMeo, they're like, yo, that guy was a maniac.
No, it's just because the thing is
they're the ones. Roy DeMeo
yeah.
is the one who had the fucking Gemini Lounge on Flatlands, the one where they were like chopping up bodies all the time,
it's
right?
easier. Well, it's hard to say that Roy DeMeo was not part of the mob when he's already Italian, but somebody who's non-Italian, they just hiring crazy goons like this. Just, I don't know. Maybe Kuklinski was lying, but I really think the whole thing with the mob, they always try to romanticize themselves. I'm a good guy. Not a bad guy. This is what we do. Like Sammy the Bull's like one interview's like this. See what you make me do? You made me kill you. He's telling the dead guy that he killed. Yeah. This is what you make me do. I'm crying because you make me kill you. Like what? Dude, it's just crazy. It's psychotic, to be honest, to say that, you know.
That's what you have to be.
Yeah,
they're all crazy. Like the I love the Paul Castellano hit, the way they did it at the Sparks Steakhouse.
Yeah,
that was freaking genius. They freaking wore like the Russian coats or something like that, like Russian fur coats with the hats, because they said like we gotta look, we all should dress alike so they can't identify us.
Yeah,
and shit. Freaking insane.
Yeah, John Gotti like stepped over a big line. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that.
I wonder how long after the hit was he still around for? They killed him when, in 1990, and then when did he get indicted? Like for 6 years he was around for power?
Something like that.
I wonder how long that was. Was it like for a long... Because Paul Castellano was in power for a long goddamn time.
After this guy, Carlo Gambino, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was in power
I think it was a long... They were making a lot of money, though. The John Gotti group, they were... making a lot of money.
They were from Howard Beach. They started in Howard Beach, and freaking Sammy the Bull was right here. He grew up on freaking like 79th Street and fucking what is it? What's that avenue?
18th, 20th, Bay Parkway, Bay 16, Bay 27.
No. I think of Bay Parkway. No, not Bay Parkway. Maybe it is Bay Parkway. No, Bay Parkway's over there. They got something else like it's like New Utrecht Ave, not New Utrecht Avenue, whatever it is. But like right between like 79th and whatever, going more down.
I mean, supposedly he used to own that building where we used to work out earlier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what else he owned? I think he owned the club, what's that one, the Russian club now? Down over here in this neighborhood?
Well, Pomerano? It used to be called 86th
Street, Living Room, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Albanians own that now. Yeah.
Did you hear that story where they got like the crazy guy, the Slovakian guy comes in? Did you hear that story?
No.
Where there's like some crazy Slovakian guy who's like fucking flying a helicopter telling other people not to go to anybody else's bar but go to Sammy the Bull's bar. But he was saying go to Sammy the Bull's bar because he wanted to buy Sammy the Bull's bar.
Shit.
And then everybody's coming up Sammy the Bull. They're like, dude, why are you flying a fucking helicopter telling people? And Sam Bull's like, you think I would fucking fly in a helicopter and tell other people not to come? And he's like, dude, it's a Slovakian guy. He said, dude, that Slovakian guy, he said he was fucking completely crazy because said he was like some huge ass cocaine dealer. He said he had these crazy eyes. He was always high on cocaine, and he wanted to like rent out Sammy the Bull's I guess banquet hall, club, whatever the hell it was, for like one night in the middle of the week, and he would pay him a bunch of money, and then eventually he's like, no, fuck it, now I just want to buy your place and shit. And then Sammy the Bull was like, all right, if you're gonna buy it, you have to give proof, you gotta meet with the lawyers. And then he kept like fucking dicking him around, and eventually they call Sammy the Bull, and they're like, dude, the guy's like barricaded in your fucking office.
Yeah.
He has like pit bulls there and shit, and he says he owns the place now. Sammy the Bull's like, all right, fuck it, I'm coming down. Sammy the Bull goes down there with his friend. He opens up the door. He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I told you the place is not for sale. Get the fuck out of here. All of this. Says the guy pops up with 2 Uzi machine guns. He points it at him. Samuel Bull's like, he's like, my heart's sweating. He's like, that's it. We're fucking dead. We're fucking dead. And he's like, I noticed the guy just keeps talking. And he's like, usually, it's like, you should kill me if you're gonna keep talking. Probably not gonna shoot. So then he's like, that's the biggest mistake he ever did, not fucking killing me there. Because he's like, oh, no, it was a misunderstanding. I was like, no, I'm sorry, it was a misunderstanding. I'm going to sell you the place, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, you're right, it's your place. Says he backs out, walks out of the place. As soon as he walks out with his friend, he's like, call everybody we know, gather a fucking army. He's like, we're going to fucking come back. He's like, we're coming back. He's like, we're going to murder every single fucking, like, all of them. It's fucking crazy story what happens. And dude, crazy, you would hear crazy stories like that back in the day. Like, you could look up old news articles like fucking buildings blowing up here. Like the mobs blew it up, cars blowing up and shit. You don't see anything like that. Mob hits. Serial killers too. Fucking Son of Sam, that dude got whacked like fucking 2 blocks down over here.
Oh, you know, it's too many cameras.
Cameras, yeah. But that's good though. Fuck that, dude. It's safe. Think about how bad it is if... You know what I mean? Like, you upset somebody in the mob, they'll destroy your life because you can't do anything.
Imagine all those bombs they blew up. How many innocent people they took out?
Oh, hell yeah.
See, that's what I mean. It's like, I was like, they take innocent people out too, bro. Like, it's just,
hell yeah.
To me, it's just, when I hear these stories, I'm like, this dude just, that's why I kind of like Goodfellas, the movie. Because it just showed the realistic part of how they are. That's how they were, you know? That's why Godfather was a good movie, but I was like, yo, this is so fake. It's like Cinderella type of story and everything.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure, like, a lot of them do it, but it depends on who it is, you know what I mean? It's like the same shit. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Well, like, yeah, with certain people, there's, like, certain people that wouldn't overstep, like, certain boundaries, you know what I mean? Just depends, I guess, who you are. But yeah, you're right. They don't focus a lot on the ones that do overstep like the boundaries, and they'll kill anybody that gets in your way. They'll exploit them. All of this, steal anything, do whatever the fuck they have to do.
Nah, that's true. Fucking Andre didn't want to stay on the phone.
Scared. Had to take a huge shit probably.
Probably was, right?
100%, dude. You could hear the fucking ricochet.
Echo, right?
Yeah, you could hear the fucking poop fucking... He says he loves to fuck... I think he says his favorite part to do is when he shits in the dark.
What?
Yeah, he has to go in the bathroom. He has to shit like without his shoes for some reason. Shits without his shoes. This is how sick he is. He likes his fucking bare feet to touch like the cold tile floors.
You're making this up.
No, I'm serious. And then he shits in the dark too.
Oh shit.
Fucking weird motherfucker.
Was fucking Arthur on the podcast or not?
No, he had a little bit of a break, and then that's it. He had his little break, then he had to go back to work. You know what I mean? He's cracking. He can't fucking take it anymore.
Yeah,
just wants to leave. Nobody wants to work, dude. Everybody's fucking tired. Who wants to work? Nobody wants to work, but it's like something you just keep doing. You just keep doing it because it's like there's nothing else to do. There's no other way out of it. There's no escape. That's why you gotta embrace Mondays. That's why you gotta love Mondays. You know, you gotta embrace Monday. You gotta embrace Tuesday because there's no stopping it. If you give up, all right. You know what? That's it. Fuck it. I give up. I'm going to be a fat fuck and I'm going to be a loser and I give up. Guess what? Tuesday's going to come anyway.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is get hard and fucking just kick ass every single day because unless you're dead, look, if you're dead, then all right, fuck it, that's it. Then give up. That's the easy way. You take a gun, shoot yourself, that's it. But if you're going to be like this, like if you want to change something, let's say you're smoking cigarettes and you want to quit, you have to keep fighting for it. Because even if you're like, well, I guess I'm a smoker, you're like, yeah, it's still going to suck. You have to fight.
Nah, that's true. Can't give up. Got to keep going. Sun's going to hit.
The time will not stop coming, man. You know what I mean? And right now, you could still fucking change whatever the fuck you want to do because you're still alive, motherfucker.
That's true.
So
Look at that bum there. He's still alive.
He's not even. That bum's fucking dead. Man. He might be dead. It's like I think there's like. Yeah, look at all those flies around him. Jesus Christ.
There's a rat there too.
Yeah. No, what I had a theory. I had a
What?
theory that a bunch of bums are like basically like. The way we interact with bums, it's basically like they're like ghosts. Like nobody sees them.
That's true.
And if you interact with them, even sometimes the bums are even shocked.
Yeah, they'd be like.
Like, what the fuck, this guy's spot?
I remember today I was walking my dog Neo, and this.
That's a good detector for bums.
Yeah, so we're walking, and there's this old guy. It seems like it was a fucking bum. He smelled like alcohol. He's like, "Oh, look at that little puppy. Can I pet the puppy?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Oh,
okay."
fuck.
Here. Neil's like this. He wasn't even barking
Yeah.
at him.
He was like, "What the fuck's
Yeah.
this bum?"
He's like, "Oh, puppy, you scared of me? Come on, let me pet you." Neil's like this. I was like, "Come on, Neil, let's go."
Yeah.
He nodded his head. I was like, "Damn, you really scared? Because at least you'll bark if you don't like somebody getting near you." He either, he likes humans, so he'll jump, try, whatever. But if he feels like, oh, there's something off, he'll bark. But he was just backing up, like.
Was it just this particular bum you didn't like, or he just?
I never seen him did that in my life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So was this one bum? There was like something off with that.
Yeah,
bum.
something off. He was just like this. Okay, puppy, bye. Beautiful eyes. And once I walk away, Neil was like, he looked back and he's just walking straight. I was like, damn, I never seen him act like this. There's something off about that motherfucker. I don't know what.
He had a special smell to him, maybe.
Yeah. Fucking, and he likes beers.
Neil likes beers.
Dude, every time I drink a beer, he'll try to lick my lips or whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
Nice.
And then, like, if I leave the beer there, he'll try to, like, get near.
Did you ever give him a beer?
Yeah, I did it once.
Did he like it or no?
What was it? Was it a Hennessy?
Mm-hmm.
I remember he went like this. Oh, he didn't really like it.
Yeah.
But I'm like this. But why you always trying to lick me when I'm drinking a beer or lick my beer can, you little freak? Like, you're not even a fucking adult. Yeah, you're like 1 year. You just turned 1 year old a few days ago.
You gotta check his ID.
Yeah, he's 15 years old. If a dog's 1 year old, he's 15 years old. He's like a teenager.
Yeah.
So he's not even old enough to drink.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. It was just crazy.
Shit. Well, I think that's it. Maybe for this podcast. I'm freaking exhausted.
Nah, me too.
Look
I'm about
at
to
my
smoke a bogey.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Mondays. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.